Hey everyone. So, as I posted in the team page, I was just going to go ahead and do a recorded version of this. So, it's getting a little bit harder to hop on these live with everyone. So, we're just going to have to work with what we can. And it feels weird looking at the screen right now. I feel like I'm talking to a new person. So, let's go ahead and open up the presentation. Oh, I have to share my screen too. Okay. Okay, so welcome to your team call. Today's Monday, January 18th, 2016. I kind of like this background. It was very bright. I kind of got tired of doing the whole black background, and I wasn't able to really put our team logo on this one, but that's okay. So lots of exciting things to talk about today, and I know that no one is on live. You guys are going to be watching this recorded version, so I'm going to try to give you guys some good tips that you guys could be using for the rest of the month, and just some stuff that I want to share with you guys, stuff that's working for me, and just announcements that's going on within the Beachbody world. Okay, so important announcements. Okay, so registration for the 2017 Success Club trip to Punta Cana opens up tomorrow. So it's tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. At the time of registration, you need to have all of your information, social security, first and last name, all that good stuff, and then the guests that you want to take with you next year, whether it's your spouse, your mom, your cousin, whoever, you need to have all their information. So last year for the cruise, when people registered, like literally within I want to say less than 5 minutes, it was sold out, completely sold out. And this year, I don't know how fast it's going to be sold out. I know it is going to be sold out fast because, I mean, there's 400,000 coaches in the network now, and I believe they only have maybe 6,000 to 7,000 spots. And so if you read the information like you should have because you're a business owner, there's two waves. So that means that there's two separate trips. So they're going to have like the first 5 days, for like 3,500 coaches. That trip's going to end. It's all going to be at the same resort. And then they're going to have a second wave, which is a second trip for another 3,500 coaches, I believe, just because, we're growing so big and so fast, and they can't find places to accommodate so many people. So make sure that what wave that you want to go on. I think me and Sarah were talking about on going, I think the Coral Wave, which is the second. So I think I'm actually going to go ahead and message you guys about that tonight. So you do need a $300 deposit at the time of registration. If not, if you guys don't have $300 right now, I would just suggest you be like on your computer if you can at 9 a.m. And as soon as it sells out, put yourself on the wait list and you will get off the wait list. So you'd be one of the first people to get off the wait list if you sign up right away. So just try to be at your computer if you want to earn a free trip. So I don't know if you guys heard about this. I think you should have. You should be getting, corporate emails. But on January 25th, they're releasing a new 10-pack with Energize and Hydrate, which is from our Beachbody Performance line, which is pretty cool because if people want to sample like our pre-workout or our hydrate drink, they can. Now you can purchase 10 packs and you don't have to purchase a whole product yourself. Or if you haven't tried it, I myself haven't tried this, so I'm actually going to get the 10 pack first. I've heard amazing things about Energize, and I'm sure I'll, love it. But it's cool because if you're on the go or if you want to take your Beachbody On Demand workouts to the gym, if you want to have like a little pack of Energize or Hydrate, you don't have to take your whole little tub with you. So that's pretty cool. So that is releasing on January 25th. I do not know the price about that. You guys can look that up in your back office. And then they also released a new size workout with Shanti and Chili from TLC. It's on Beachbody On Demand. I haven't checked it out yet. I will sometime this week, but I heard it's supposed to be really good. It's just another size workout, and it's pretty cool because you don't have to purchase a program for this. So they came out with like a new routine, and I think it's called New Size Live or something like that. That's the name of the actual workout. But that's that. Okay, so just a reminder, all Success Club points are doubled this month. So that's like a double whammy because for every Success Club point, instead of getting $10 this month, you get $20. And every Success Club point you earn goes towards your trip for 2017 for Punta Cana. So again, you need to get registered for that trip. If you don't have the $300 deposit, make sure you get your butt on the wait list like ASAP. And then make sure you're hitting Success Club every single month this year, 12 months in a row, so that you can earn that for free. You won't have to pay for anything except for the deposit and obviously your flight to get there. But it's a 5-star vacation, I think 5 nights. So it's the beginning of the year. It's January. So that's why Beachbody does it this way, where this month you can earn double cruise dollars instead of just $10, because, you know, everyone wants to get healthy and fit right now. It's the beginning of the year. Everyone has New Year's resolutions. So that should be a perk for you to stay motivated, to be constantly sharing your journey and inviting people to join you and all that good stuff. Hit Success Club 5 this month and qualify access to next month's training webinar. So basically, Beachbody, they want to reward you. If you hit Success Club 5 this month, next month you'll get access to a special training webinar with this author. I actually have her book. The author of You Are a Badass. Her name is Jen Sincero. So she's going to be on live, and it's pretty cool because Beachbody has done this with past authors and speakers. They've done a few webinars where only if you get Success Club, you get access to it. So that's kind of cool. It's a perk that you get. And the way that they do their training, they speak specifically to Beachbody coaches and the type of business opportunity that we're in. So when Jen Sincero is going to be speaking to us, she's going to know her audience. She's going to know that we're coaches. She's going to know that we're all into health and fitness. So any tips that she has for us or any business training that she's going to give us, it's going to be geared toward us. So it's going to be actually very useful and helpful. She's not going to be speaking like here. It's very general. You know, she's talking to like a whole population of people, you know, to motivate people and stuff like that. So the training webinar, I think it's actually, it's going to be awesome. I mean, she's going to be talking specifically to us. So she's going to know what we're all about. And yeah, so that's all I have to say about that. Okay, so Team Cup. I think I talked about this in last week's team call, and I'm sure you've seen it everywhere. If you're staying connected with the team page like you should, I mean, honestly, you guys, if you're not checking into our team pages, our team page, the Rise Tribe, and the Diamond Council, I don't know what to tell you guys. Like, it should be a priority. You need to stay up to date with everything. You know, it's not our job to be constantly telling you everything, so it's your job to be finding the information. So, of course, me as your leader and Lindsay as our, you know, mama leader, I guess, of our bigger team, you know, we do our best to share with you guys dates and stuff like that, stuff that's going on. But all this stuff is always in your back office. Beachbody is always sending out corporate emails. Carl Deichler is always talking about announcements like this. The National Wake Up Call, this is where I get all of this information. So please just make sure that you make it a priority yourself to be checking into our team pages. So I think today was actually the registration date for the Team Cup, which is fine. I mean, there's like, they have a deadline for that, but it's not like they have like, you know, like a certain amount of teams that they're taking. So we can take a few days, we can come up with a cool team name, and the first 4 people to message me after you watch this recording will be on my team. In the past, I've been constantly asking people, do you want to be on my team? And I'm just not going to do that anymore. You guys know that I always say I hit Success Club every single month, and I'm in it. Like, I'm in this for real. And I don't want to be working with someone that I have to be dragging around or constantly be messaging you. Like, I want you guys, if you want to do this with me, you need to be self-motivated and you need to be ready to commit to hit at least Success Club 5. I don't want you to be a part of the Team Cup if you're not going to commit to hitting Success Club, because that's what it's all about. Okay, so here are some of the prizes, Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3. If you guys want to see the bigger prizes, you guys can look for that in your back office, but I just kind of wanted to share these because I thought they were kind of cool. The Shakeology tumbler is so cool because it's actually like the back of like the Shakeology bag. It has all the ingredients. So in order to win that, we collectively as a team would need 30 team points, and that means all of us need to at least hit Success Club 5 or 10. So that's the only way you can get prizes in Team Cup. You guys have to hit Success Club at least 5, and you guys can do that. That's 3 people on a challenge pack. Invite 30 people, and 3 people will say yes to a challenge pack. I challenge you to that. Okay, so Tier 2, it's 50 points. Success Club 5 with 7 Success Club points, or Success Club 10. So you guys can do the math on that. So that's just, those are some cool shirts for our new program that's going to be released in February, 22-minute hard corpse. The Tier 3 is 75 team points. Everyone needs to hit Success Club 10. And that's actually a blanket. So that's pretty cool. Says, I love being a Team Beachbody coach. So that's pretty cool. So they're always, giving us prizes that is kind of like wear and share. So it's pretty cool to just, I guess, to take pictures with it and to have it around, like the tumblers and stuff if you're on the go. Like, people ask you about that. Okay, so enough about the team cup. So first 4 people to message me will be on my team. We will come up with a team name. I will not be creating a group for this. We will just be talking through a message thread every day, just keeping each other accountable and just kind of sharing what's going on and what's helping each other and what's working for us, and just to help each other get to Success Club. So if you watch this and you aren't one of the first 4 people that messaged me, you can still join a team cup. And I encourage you, like when I first started as a coach, I wasn't always with Lindsay, like my personal coach. It benefits us as a team if we're all on the same team because of volume, because we're on the same team. But if you join someone else that's not, your direct upline or you're a coach, but they're still a part of the Diamond Council, but it's just another team, it's kind of cool because you get to work with different people, different coaches, different personalities, and you might learn a new thing or two. So that's kind of cool too. So again, if you're not one of the first 4 people that message me and you still want to do the team cup, please don't be discouraged. Reach out to someone. People are going to be posting about it in the Diamond Council page, and you can join another team. So you can reach out to them for that. Okay, so I've been thinking about this long and hard, but hopefully you guys saw this when I shared my vision board in our team page. And although it seems kind of scary to set a goal like this, because in order for us to be an elite team, our team needs to be a lot bigger than what it is now. And basically what elite means, it means that everyone is hitting at minimum Success Club 5. So all the elite coaches that you guys saw, maybe you guys saw them, maybe you didn't, but they were all over Facebook and they were being congratulated by corporate. There was probably like 300 coaches out of 400,000 coaches that only hit elite, which isn't a lot if you think about it, 300 coaches. And they are spoiled by corporate. So if you guys read the FAQ about this in the back office, like say for instance, if this year as a team we hit elite, I would be representing our team as an elite team next year in 2017. But if you yourself, this year you want to run and you're like, I want to, separate myself and I want to create my own team and I want to shoot for elite. They have so many perks for elite. Like every time we go to an event, they like spoil you and they make you know that you're an elite coach. And you get like special access to certain things like at Summit. You get like floor seats and you get a bonus every month. If you hit Success Club, I think it ranges from like $100 to $500 bonus just for being an elite coach. So our team goal this year, I would really want it to be, I don't want to say my team goal, but I would love for our team goal this year to be elite. I've been a coach for 3 years now, and I've always seen coaches hit elite. And realistically speaking, it's not hard, but I think when I talk to you guys about like being consistent, this business isn't hard, but it's very easy not to do because it's very simple things that you need to be doing every single day. So when you need to do them every single day, it seems very like, it can get a little boring or it can seem kind of mundane or, sometimes you kind of stress yourself out when you shouldn't because it's very simple. It's just sharing your story and talking to people and inviting them. Sharing your story, talking to people and inviting them. Bringing on new people and teaching them what we know and helping them start a business online and helping them start a business on social media. So again, this 2016 team goal will happen if we all hit Success Club 5 or higher every single month this year. And I know that you guys can hit Success Club 5 every month. I was looking at our stats from our team last year, and not everyone hit Success Club 5 consistently. So again, in order for us to be an elite team this year, don't you guys want to be represented as an elite team? I do. I want to be like the cream of the top. So that is the top 1% of the company, people who hit elite. So again, if you don't know too much about this, please look it up on YouTube or read up on it in the FAQ in the back office and learn about all the perks. But that's pretty much all I have to say. That is like a big, scary, hairy goal for me, but I know that we can do it. And I know that we can, double and triple our team in size this year. And I really do want to see you guys hitting Success Club every single month, because if I see you guys hitting Success Club, I know that you guys are being successful in your own business and you're doing the basics. Okay, so another thing that I wanted to talk about was, so hopefully you guys saw my post last night. If you didn't, just go to my Facebook and my Instagram. Give me a second. Okay, so I made this post yesterday on Instagram, and I posted it on Facebook too. Something very key. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but repetition is the mother of skill. So I feel like this is something that I have mastered, and I want you guys to master it too, because this is what helps me lock in Success Club every single month. It is January 18th, and I am at Success Club 0. Okay, so I've had a rough start to this month. Does that mean I haven't been working? No. Does that mean that I haven't been sharing, what I'm doing with people? No. Does that mean I haven't been inviting? No. But I've had a rough start. I've had a lot of people say no. A lot of people are waiting for payday. A lot of people want to get healthy and fit, but they're using, like the Christmas expenses and stuff like that as an excuse or as an objection, I guess. But I need to hit Success Club. So one thing about being in a position like that I'm in right now, it helps me be very bold. And hold on. Sorry guys, I was having a hard time concentrating because the baby woke up, but I'm glad that my husband took him. Okay, so let me backtrack. Okay, so it's January 18th and I have not hit Success Club. Like that, to me, it's like, it's go time. Like I need to hit Success Club 10. Like that is my goal every single month this year. And I will be a Success Club 10 All-Star. And I will not let people's objections and excuses, stop me from hitting Success Club 10. Like I am going to find 5 people to help, and I'm going to help them, transform their body and change their life. It's a no-brainer. Like it's going to happen every single month this year. So given that I haven't hit that yet, you guys are going to see me promote myself a little bit more. I'm going to triple my activities to make sure that I hit my business goals and to make sure that I'm actually helping people. Because at the end of the day, like if I'm not hitting Success Club, that means that I'm not helping people. Like I'm not bringing on people into my groups or onto our team and helping them, change, their body and their mind and their life. If I'm at Success Club 0, that means I haven't helped anyone get started on their health and fitness this year, and that makes me sad. But, this post, I really thought about it. Okay, so some of the things that I did here. Okay, so yes, this was right before I left yesterday to the snow. Like I told you guys, use this as a tip. Whenever you have your hair and makeup ready, or you're feeling good, or you showered and you look presentable, take pictures, take selfies. I mean, this is your business. Like this is what I get to do as a coach. Like I get to take selfies. It's part of my job. I get to take pictures. It's marketing. I'm marketing myself. I am my own business. So I need to take pictures of myself. So in the beginning, I wouldn't do this. Like I would use other coaches' pictures and I would like use quotes. Like, no, people need to see you. I want to see you in your pictures. I want you guys smiling. I want you guys to look happy and joyous, that you love, what you're doing and that you want people to join you. So again, my biggest tip is to try to do it somewhere where it's a white background or there isn't too much stuff going on and you don't have a bunch of stuff in the background. Like, this stuff is free. Like this is free marketing. Like, and it's helped me like create an income working from home, like free marketing. Like I haven't had to pay for this. I've shared with you guys the apps that I use. I used Rona for this, Rona Designs. I paid like $3 for it. 3 years ago, I would have been like, oh, I would have never paid $3 for an app, but it's my business. So it's a business expense. It's $3. And I use it every single day for my pictures, for my Instagram, and for my Facebook. So thank God that this was a huge hit. Again, I did several things. I made sure I looked presentable in my picture. I made sure that it was bright. I made sure that it was eye-catching. again, with the fonts and the graphics and stuff like that, I really did take my time. It didn't take me more than an hour to make this, but I did take my time. I didn't want, when it comes to like promo posts like this, and I'm really trying to be direct with people that I'm trying to attract, I'm going to take my time because I want to attract the right kind of people. I don't want to work with just anyone. And I took some time, to come up with my caption. So I love starting my post with like enrollment is open. I like switching it up. So in the beginning, I used to be a little like, oh, like I sound like I'm selling something, or I sound like, what, at the end of the day, like I am promoting something. I am promoting health and fitness and wellness. That's what I do. And I love what I do. And I feel great, but I want other people to feel good too. So I stepped out of my own mind and I got rid of my fears. I got out of my own way and I started being more bold and direct in my posts. And that started attracting the right kind of people to me. So the people that are coming to me, it's people that I want to work with. It's young women that are married, they're working, or they're stay-at-home moms and they have kids and they can relate to me. So there's less objections because they can relate to me. Like I don't want to attract, a girl that's in college that's all about partying and isn't married. We're not going to have the same kind of priorities. We're just not going to click. If, from time to time, I will attract someone that isn't, like identical to me. And of course, like I'll help them if they need my help, if they want my help. But with time, I feel like I've been able to master this, and I want you guys to master this. I want you guys to be working with people that are just like you. When you work with people that are just like you, you can help them overcome whatever they're going through because they're just like you. So you can give them your tips and you can give them your testimonial and your story and stuff that works for you. Okay. So you guys can look at, how I posted this. So again, I did post this at a peak time for me. It was at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That is when most moms are like sitting on the couch watching their kids play or wind down, because that's what I was doing yesterday. And I got a lot of feedback. And again, it is the beginning of the year. So yes, you're going to get more feedback right now. I remember just a few months ago, I was making posts like this and I wasn't getting any emails. So I got direct messages on Instagram. I got direct emails. People drop their email here. Another thing too that I've been learning, because I'm constantly teaching myself, social media tricks, I guess. Social media is constantly evolving and changing. So we as online business owners, we need to be constantly learning, evolving, and changing with social media. So I don't know if you guys have noticed, but if you post a long caption on Instagram, you have to click read more. So people aren't able to scroll and see your whole post. They actually have to click read more. So chances are a lot of people aren't going to read what you have to say to the very bottom. So what you want to post, what's most important, needs to be posted right away. So in this post, I'm directing people to do something. I want them to drop their email below in order to be considered for my group. So when I say that, it makes me sound professional, and it makes me sound that I don't just take on anyone. So people want to feel like, oh, like I want to get in. Like I hope she considers me, and so that creates scarcity, and that creates, what's the word? I can't think of the word right now, but it just makes it sound like really good. Like I need in on this. So I put enrollment is open. So my group is open and I'm looking for new people. Drop your email below to be considered. And then right after that, people aren't able to see everything. They have to click read more. And then if they want, they can read everything else that I posted. I'm not going to wait till the very end to be like, hey, drop your email below. You need to tell people right away what it is that you want them to do. So I want them to drop their email below so that I can email them and give them information on my next challenge group. So I saw another coach do like this. She put fit from home, and I thought that was an awesome idea. Like it's true, like we're getting fit from home. So again, you guys can take this idea from me. I got it from another coach and I just made it my own thing. I edited it however I wanted. I feel like that speaks who I am. And I got a lot of good feedback. I did use, a lot of captions. You can use up to 30 captions, hashtags. You can use up to 30 hashtags on your Instagram posts. Please do not use hashtags that are like fitness or just stuff that's too generic, because a lot of people aren't going to see it. So for me, I have like new mom, new mom life, mommy, new mommy, boy mom, postpartum, stay-at-home mom, motherhood. I put wifey. If you're not a mom yet, you can put wifey, sweating for the wedding, Southern California, wherever you're from, like just try to get very specific with your hashtags. So I think that's pretty much one of the best tips that I can give you guys. But, this was a big hit for me, and I want you guys to master this. I feel like I've mastered this, and I feel like I'm repeating myself, but this is how I'm going to hit Success Club this month. I'm confident. The power of consistency is in my favor. I have been consistent as heck over the holidays, and it's paying me off. So I've been planting seeds. I've been planting deposits. Even when people weren't commenting and liking, I was like, hey, I'm getting in my workout, or hey, I'm drinking my superfoods, or hey, I'm reading my personal development, or hey, like I'm a coach, or hey, I'm posting something positive or funny. Daily, weekly, monthly. Because this is what I've been talking to you guys about. It's, what was it? I keep going blank. What was it? The power of the new year? No, that's not what it is. That sounds funny. The New Year's resolution effect. I was consistent over the past 3 to 4 months, and now it's paying me back for my hard work. And I'm going to stay consistent. I'm going to continue. I'm going to continue to hustle and work hard, and I want you guys to do it with me. Okay, so that is that. Another thing that's working beautifully for me, and I just love this, I created a application form. I've talked about this before. I have a training video on my YouTube channel you guys can watch if you want to create an application. This, to me, I feel like a boss. Like, I feel professional with this. I feel like I have a business. Like, I want people to apply for my groups because what I have to offer is amazing. It really is. I have that belief in myself, and that's the kind of belief that you guys need to carry. That's the kind of confidence that you guys need to carry. So again, by having people apply, for one, it's professionalism. You're carrying confidence. What you have to offer is amazing. Not everyone can get in. Here's a little secret. Yes, everyone can get in. Not everyone's going to know if they get in or not, but it's just a way for you to look more professional. And what I love about it is if you click on it, okay, so I was telling people like, hey, if you missed my post, you can actually apply just by clicking the link on my bio. And people like to do that. People like to be independent. Sometimes writing you an email is too much work for them. So putting it somewhere where it's easy for them. I can't do this on Facebook, but I can do this on Instagram. So I clicked on the link, and it takes them straight to my application. So I made a new application last night. I just put if not now, when. So hopefully that gets people hopefully it stops them in their tracks, and they're kind of like, oh, like if I don't do it now, like when? So, I asked them. So again, I have a video on how you guys can make this. You can search through it on my YouTube if you guys want to have this. Another thing that I love about this is that it stores all the information for me in one place, and it makes it so beautiful. Like, I don't have to be digging through my messages and, oh, this person, what were her goals? And, oh, like, where is she working? Or, so let me show you guys what I mean. So I go to Drive. So this is all on Google Drive. If you guys aren't using it, consider it, because it's amazing and it's free and it's all online. Everything's like stored online. It's not on your computer, so it doesn't take up any space. So I created a folder called Application Responses. So when you create a form, I guess I'll just show you guys. You go to New, you go to More, Google Forms. So this is the application. This is where I put fit from home challenge, etc., view live form. I don't think it's going to show it to me. Oh yeah, so this would be the application. So automatically when you create an application like that, it creates a spreadsheet for you of all the responses of everyone that's applying. It stores it in one place for you. Like, how freaking awesome is that? I don't have to be digging for everything, and I'm asking people specifically what I want to know, and I have everything stored. So let's go here. This is what I used all of last year, 21-day bikini boot camp. Look at this. Let's go through all this. I have 127 people that applied to my group or used this application form. I have their first and last name. It tells me the date and the time, so that's pretty cool. And I asked them, do you currently have a Beachbody coach? Yes or no, because that's important. I want to know if they're working with a coach or not. What are your specific health and fitness goals? What have you tried in the past that didn't quite work for you? On a typical day, what does your nutrition look like? No judgments. What did you really eat in the past 24 hours? What interests you the most about being a part of this group? Do you currently own any of these Beachbody fitness programs? That's important too, because for the most part, I do like coaching women through the 21-day fix. And so I've had people, that already have the 21-day fix. So it's important for me to know that, because then I can help them get on Shakeology. Any other tidbits you'd like for me to know? And then at the end, I ask them, on a scale from 1 to 10, how ready are you to invest into your health and fitness? So I already planted a seed that there's going to be an investment. And I've had people not write back to me after this, and I've had people that have. A lot of people. Great. Perfect, because I don't want to work with everyone. I don't want to dibble dabble with people that aren't ready to invest into their health, because I know that the minute they make an investment, their life will change if they follow the rules, if they follow the proven solution, with whatever program that they're doing. So yeah, isn't this cool? Like, I used to have all this information stored on Facebook messages, and honestly, that gets stressful, and I forget about stuff, and I lose information. And it stores it for me all in one freaking place. Another tip that I found a few months ago. Let's see, where is it? It's cool because I have it sends me an email when someone has filled out my application, which is awesome, because it's telling me like in real life form, like someone just submitted a response. Let me see, it's not showing me. This is for the free clean eating group that I have. Where is it? Oh, okay. So you go to tools. If you guys are making a form, just take note. You go to tools. This is on the spreadsheet where the responses are. You go to notification rules, and then you can edit that. So notify me at my email when a user submits a form, which is technically when they apply. Notify me with an email right away. So save. So then it'll send me an email right away. Let me show you guys what that looks like. So I use Gmail. Google Drive is connected with Gmail. It goes to updates, and it says Google Docs. Fit from Home 21-Day Challenge responses was edited recently. Boom. Look. These are all the people that have applied. So tonight I have a lot of work. I'm going to stay up late, and I'm going to go through all those responses, and I'm going to see who's, fit for my group and who I want to work with. And then I'm going to email them information, which is typically, the 21-Day Fix video, a Shakeology video. I talk about their goals and how this can fit into their busy life based on the stuff that they have posted based on the stuff that they put on the application. And then once we talk about that, then I talk about pricing, and then I give them a deadline. You need to give people a deadline. You need to give people something to work towards. If not, they'll be like, oh, okay, next month, which is fine, but again, I want to work with people now. And if they're not ready now, that's fine. I put them on my list, and then I contact them next month. So I know that was kind of a lot of information, but I just feel like sometimes I feel like I know a lot and I'm not sharing enough with you guys. So I am an open book. Like, I am constantly just trying to, anything new that I learn, anything new that I see, try. Like, I want you guys to know. I want you guys to try it and apply it and see if it works for you. For the longest time, Sarah was having trouble closing people through email, and I came up with a little something and I shared it with her. Boom. She said it started working beautifully for her, and I'm glad that it did. So I'm constantly just anything that, you guys know this, like, I love YouTube, and every single day, if I can, if the baby lets me, I am learning something new. I am on there learning from top coaches, because one day I'm going to be a top coach. We are going to be a top team. We are going to be an elite team. So I'm constantly hungry. Like, I'm learning. Anything that can make my business grow, and any way that I can touch more people and expand and just I'm all for it. So whatever I'm learning, it's my job to pass down to you, and it's your job to actually apply it and see if it works for you. Okay, on to the next thing. So I already talked about that. Let's see. So let's exit out of that, exit out of that. So, okay, so let's talk about this real quick. So, how did I make it so that it's not this freaking, long link? So let's go there. So go to Drive. So, okay, so say for instance, you guys take my advice and you guys make an application for yourself, for your groups today. So you go to I made super folders, but these are all the applications that I've made. So 21 Day Bikini Bootcamp. So basically when you're all done and you want this link so you can actually give it to people, so you go to send form on the right hand corner, and this is the link to share. So all you do is copy that. But if you look at it, that's a really ugly looking link and it's really long. So what you do is you go to tiny URL, and then you can make a custom link. So if you guys see up here, I have Fit From Home Challenge, and I have actually made a couple that are like me, like Eat Clean with Jackie, Bikini Bootcamp, stuff like that, stuff that's like unique and, like it's cool to have your name in there. So you put the link in here, and then down here, custom alias, I don't know how you say that. So if I want to put on here, Eat Clean, no spaces, Eat Clean with Jackie, see, it's already on there. And then you make tiny URL, and it'll make that custom link for you. So you don't have to have this big old long link, because even if you try to put that big old long link on Instagram, it's not going to let you. So here's how you make a shorter version. So when people go to my Instagram and they click on this link, boom, they go to my application. Boom, they fill it out. And sometimes there's people, I get new followers and they didn't even see my post, but they like my bio because I'm very specific on my bio about who I am, and fitness coaching with my email. Oh, and hey, what's this link about? They'll click on it, and if they're interested, I've had people that I didn't even know were following me, people that I wasn't friends with, and they'll apply. I'll get a notification in my email. Boom, we start talking via email, and then we're, hey, I was following you on Instagram. I just found you, and I saw this link, and I wanted to apply because they go through all your feed. Come on. Like they do. Like when I meet new people on Instagram, I go through their feed. That's what Instagram is about. And boom, that's how I get new clients. So this is awesome, you guys. Like social media is awesome. So be smart about it. Be smart about your time on social media. Take really good pictures. If you have to invest in a new camera and a selfie stick, a ring light to have better lighting, to look really good on camera, do it. It's a business expense. It's your business. Good pictures attract people. Like they catch, it catches their attention. They're like, okay, what is this girl all about, and what is she talking about, and what is this group about? Okay. Oh. So we got that covered. Oh, where's my note? Shoot, where'd it go? I had a note on here about all the stuff that I wanted to talk about. Okay, so let's get out of this. Okay. So another thing that I wanted to talk about was Sarah recently sent me a screenshot of someone that I told her, girl, this girl needs to be on our team. There's this person who's awesome, and she's been posting videos in our free cleaning group. She's the only person that's been doing this, aside from someone else. But that that other girl that posted a video of her working out in a gym, she's a Zumba instructor, so she's already very self-motivated. So I wasn't too surprised when she did it. But when this other girl, which is Sarah's friend, she kept posting videos of her talking and doing what we do as coaches. And I was like, I messaged Sarah and I'm like, alert, alert, alert. I'm like, this girl needs to be on our team. She needs to be a coach. She's doing what we're doing and she's not getting paid for it. Hello, she would have so much fun being on our team. Told her, message her now, and she did. And of course, she had an objection, which is fine. But you can tell that this girl needs personal development. She lacks a lot of belief in herself, and she doesn't feel adequate enough to guide someone else through a group because she's still working on herself. So this reminded me that, I think I can stop the share. This reminded me that it's so important for us to be sharing our story constantly, and be creative about it, and with different pictures. And sometimes if you're sharing on Facebook without a picture, you can post like a little long thing. Make it intriguing, and just share your story with people, because oftentimes we get kind of like, I don't want to say lost, but we just forget to share with people like where we came from and how we got to Beachbody, and like how it's, we're constantly like, oh, Beachbody, this and that, and my groups and that. But when we're constantly adding to our network new people, and they're coming in, they're just kind of like, well, who's this girl? Like, what is she all about? And if we're not constantly doing our job, which is sharing our story and our journey, it's good to share about our workouts and what we're eating. But again, like, who are you? Where do you come from? Like, how did you find Beachbody? Like, who were you before Beachbody? So, and I need to work on this. I really do. We need to share like what our struggles were, and our fears that we had. Like for me, when I first, came into contact like with Beachbody or whatever, and Lindsay, like my biggest fear was that I thought it was a scam. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I have to sell stuff. And so like I had a lot of fears. My biggest fear was, what are people going to think? What are my friends and family going to think about me? So I need to share about that, because I don't give a crap anymore what people think about what I have to do and what I have to offer, because I have helped change a lot of freaking lives. And that is something that I pride myself in. So imagine if I still cared about what people thought about me, doing this health and fitness gig. Well, guess what? Like, I'm the happiest that I've ever been. I've been able to stay home with my baby. I've been able to raise him, create an income for ourselves, pay off debt, earned a cruise, yada, 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 like all this stuff. Like all that stuff outweighs what, people will say behind my back or whatever, So I need to talk about that, because I want new people on our team. And I know that there's people watching us and they're just like, man, like they have all these fears, but I need to talk about it and be like, hey, I used to have that fear too. This is what I did to overcome it. And this is where we're at now, because I got out of my own way. I got rid of my fears, and this is where I'm at now. So that's why it's so important. If Lindsay, oh my gosh, if Lindsay, my coach, had never shared her story, her financial success with this, and her fitness journey, I would not be here. Okay, so because she was sharing all three of those things, I jumped all in. And so that is how you attract coaches to you. You need to share your story. Okay, share about all the stuff that you were scared of before and your struggles, and share what's worked for you, and share what you've been able to achieve, aside from you being shy, being overweight, not having a lot of friends on social media, etc., etc. So that's something really important that I want to talk about. I think that's pretty much it. I hope that I've given you guys a kick in the butt tonight, and I hope that I gave you guys some valuable tips and tricks that you guys could be using for this month. I want to see you guys hit Success Club no matter what. Whatever you're doing now, triple that activity, okay? I told you guys, we talked about this last week. Hopefully you watched the recording. For every 10 people that you invite, whether it's for the business opportunity, because you want to be growing your team, you need to be adding coaches, or whether it's bringing on new clients, or, for your fitness group and stuff like that. For every 10 people you invite, 1 to 2 will say yes. So if you want to help 3 people get on a challenge pack so you can hit Success Club 5, you need to invite 30 people in a month. That's totally doable. Break it down into a weekly and a daily goal. You guys have 2 weeks left. I mean, it's now or never. Like, you guys need to do this. Like, we need to stop thinking, oh, I'll just do it next month. No, you guys can do this. Reach out to family members. Like, we have challenge pack sales. Like, the 21-day fix is on sale. Like, so many people need the 21-day fix. So post about your fitness and what you're eating and what you love about coaching and your fears. Post about your fears that you had before coaching, and then learn about, hey, it's actually not that scary to be a coach anymore. Like, we get to do personal development, and it's increased my confidence, and da-da-da-da-da. Like, talk about that stuff. Make a post. Okay, you guys can do this. I believe in you. I want us to hit really big goals this year. I want us to be an elite team. We are going to be an elite team. We are going to double and triple in size. I want new faces on our team. I want our Zoom calls to cap out. I think they cap out like at 50 people, like to be on live. Like, this is a year for us to grow. Okay, last year was a warm up. We learned a lot and we're going to continue to learn, but it's time to take it to the next level. It's time to bring on new people. It's time to help more people. It's time to pay off more debt. It's time to hit new fitness goals and be the fittest that we've ever been. It's time to earn our free Success Club trip. It's time to read more personal development and be better people. So I think that's pretty much it. I feel like I had something else that I wanted to talk about, but I do have a few things, but I think I could just say it for another call because I feel like I gave a lot of information tonight and I don't want you guys to feel overwhelmed. But yes, thank you for watching this, and just know that I love you girls, and we're an awesome team, and I hope that you're working hard, and just know that I'm always here for you, and I hope that I'm doing my job as your leader and your mentor and your friend and your coach. And just remember, always lead by example and always be the coach that you wish you had. Okay, so that is it for tonight. Have a good night. Bye.